You have to remove this bolt and this bolt to remove the caliper. It's going to come right off now. That's okay. Okay, so I'm going to be removing the handbrake. I'm going to need an Allen key right under here. Move this bolt. This bolt has to come off. Okay. Okay, so this is the kit. This is all the parts and what it comes with. So I'm going to install it. Okay, there's not enough slack here. As you can see, there's a margin, so you just hold this together. Catch the tread of the first screw first slightly so you can put the second one on. And now the second tread has been caught, so both are connected. Now I just have to tighten them. So I'm going to use an Allen key for that. Okay, so I'm going to tighten it. Okay, now the brake handle is on, so I'm going to be putting on the caliper on the back. Okay, now right here you have two holes for the screws to go into where the caliper has to be attached to. Now the caliper has to go over the disc. Okay, so you see this bracket right here is already on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the same bracket. It's sturdy enough. You can take it off because you have one right here. But this looks like it's sturdy. And it's just faster to just take this off to separate the bracket from the caliper itself. So I'm going to remove these screws. Okay, so now I could use the same screws to mount the caliper onto the bracket. Okay, so now I'm going to mount the caliper onto the bracket and onto the disc. We have to take this out. Just pull that out. It's a spacer that goes between the brake pads. Brake pads have to go over the disc. So you just rest this over the disc. That's it. I'm just going to put the screws in. The Allen key to tighten. Okay, so the brake is installed, so I'm going to test the brake. I'm going to show you the caliper right here. I'm going to squeeze the handle, and that's to clamp onto the disc to stop the rear wheel. Okay, so I'm going to press the brake. Let's take a look at the caliper. As you can see, the cylinder is coming out. It's pressing inward, and the calipers are clamping onto the disc to stop the wheel. I'm going to rock the bike forward, and now I'm going to close the brake. See? So now it locks. Okay, now on this particular bike, this was a switch to activate the rear brake light. Now this particular handle does not have this connection, so this cannot be used with this particular bike. You will have to get the one that was on this bike before for this to attach, so you won't be able to use this in this situation. Okay, now that it's installed, make sure to secure the brake line to the frame. Now, if you don't have any brackets, what you could use is zip ties. Make sure they don't interfere with anything, and make sure that this is secure along the frame. What's also important here is that the thickness of the disc is important to fit inside between the calipers, because if it's too thin, the calipers will not stop the bike or stop the bike sufficiently. So it has to be the proper thickness. That's important as well. So there you go. That is how to install a hydraulic braking system on a bicycle. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please show your support for this channel by subscribing. Feel free to leave comments. Please like up this video, and thank you for tuning in.